Alright. That should be plenty of time. Let's just get into it. Hello? Welcome to the stream. That should be plenty. I just heard myself. I should turn that off. Welcome. So I do have a confession to make. I do know I am familiar with this game. I have spoiled myself a little bit, but, like, I never actually played through it myself, so this is going to be an interesting experience. The actual Ace Attorney experiments. I've never actually played through the trilogy. And I do know some of the culprits, but, like, not, like, exactly. I don't know, I don't remember, like, how each case unfolds. So that's really the mystery for me. But I will still not give anything away as for people who are experiencing for the first time. Yeah, this stream's already scuffed. Anyway, let's get into it. Hopefully the stream doesn't look like crap. It's actually running really fine. Let's do this chronologically. Let's play the first one. It's actually moving fine, which is great. So we start with the first turnabout. I think we all know how this goes. The classic. I already got an achievement. Let's go. The Thinker. Oh no, a body has been discovered. I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin it on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Is there a way to turn off, like, the automatic? Oh, okay. I can click now. Boy, am I nervous. You and me both, Buster. Right? Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. I don't know. I'm gonna keep this act up. It's still new for me. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on Umbrella try it right off the bat like this. I mean, yeah, I would hope not. It says about a lot. Oh, I can't read. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. It's over! Like, my life, everything. It's all over, man. Is that your client screaming over? I mean, who else could it be? Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh, not so soon. Okay, there we go. Thank God. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Maybe they saw it. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. So how old is Phoenix? Like 30? He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Sorry, I was checking something. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yeah, I heard from somewhere that you don't want to, if you're an attorney, you don't want to take up cases involving someone you personally know because it presents a conflict of interests. And that actually makes that kind of thing illegal. Just a little tidbit. I watch a lot of Legal actually. Very informative stuff. I think I should just find like things involving lawyers and detectives and stuff interesting. I like mysteries. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. And it's on the most basic stuff. Yes, Your Honor. Game. Game. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them correctly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in the case. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Glide in case of first time. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Oh. Hello, cat. Hello, Miles. Do you want to go outside? You know what? No, you shouldn't. Psst, 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 psst. Get over here. Psst, 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 psst. Uh-oh. He already forgot. I will say, the remaster looks really good. Everything translates super well. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's names. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name's listed in the court record. Press tab. You mean like this? Yeah. Okay, fine, I'll open the door. Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Well, we saw it earlier. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed now, Mr. Wright. Good for you. You're happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever cared to ask. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Honestly, your first trial and it's a murder case, I can't imagine you'd be... I can't imagine you not being nervous. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that blunt object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. I feel like it would have been accepted. Usually that kind of stuff is accepted before the trial begins, but whatever. Right. Be sure to pay attention to evidence added during the trial. That evidence is only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? You hope and pray Larry Butts doesn't make a fool of himself? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that may help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later. Just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were like Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? But I wasn't dumped! She wasn't taking my phone calls! Or seeing me! Ever. I love the little twitch that he does with his eyes. That's a nice little animation detail. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. Oh, well. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it. He's just standing there like, oh my god, this guy. Your Honor, the victim's passport. Fancy. I love, yeah, they say this takes place in America, in like LA or something, but it clearly doesn't. It takes place in Japan. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport was added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Granddad? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. For favors. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. I was gonna make a joke there. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Oh, good God. Well, you saying that clearly means that he didn't know about that when she was murdered. So if you're trying to go for motive, then you're kind of playing yourself here. Payne is not very smart. I'm dumb. I don't think you want him to answer the question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... You know what? Whatever. Maybe better not get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! My Shocky impression's awful, by the way. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this in the afterlife. Let's continue with the trials, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Dude, you just... He literally just found out about it today, and you just showed the court that. That doesn't help you. I'm starting to see the holes in this first case. Now that I play it myself. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Just answer honestly. Send him a signal. By using telekinesis. Tell the truth. Yeah. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her. Objection. Your Honor, the defendant is definitely lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. I feel like you should have done that first. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. And killed it. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. Everyone here is so stupid. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank saw it to the stand. Any minute now. Oh, there is. Cheeky little bastard. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? And no one buys them because no one actually reads newspapers anymore. Who would I have? Oh! Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes! Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Our first ever witness testimony. Oh. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from the apartment.
I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead! I coiled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who was running, without a doubt, was the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Kids these days, am I right? Your Honor. I'm stuck. I'm stuck! I have a record for the blackout for your perusal. Perusal? Ugh. Black and red ads recorder.
Now, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? You exposed the lies in the witness's testimony. Lies? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, do nothing. Present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out the contradictions in his testimony. I can't read. Okay. Let's just do this. It's the last one, I believe. Yeah, no, not you, not you, not you. Yeah. I read the court record, totally. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. And then there's no updated autopsy report Miles Edgeworth can throw at me, because he's not in this case. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? I can. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Sawitz? Why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now! Oh, jeez. Here we go again. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Oh, but It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? So I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry. Terribly sorry.
I see. You had a voice saying it on the tape program. And you used that because I had to say you were that sure. You may cross-examine the witness. Yeah. I've got this one. I legit forgot what the next one was. The blackout, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hold it right there. Go back in. Yeah. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ugh. You couldn't have heard the television or a video when there was a blackout.
Ah! The
defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather, distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Still? I mean, how much time has passed? Okay.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I
saw it. Get it?
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Why didn't you say that the first time, then? The defense may cross-examine... Yeah, we know this. Yeah, I think I do this, and then I do this. Yeah. Because I remember how this goes. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. Or was it? It was this statue! Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
You, with your objections and your evidence, who do you think you are? I am.
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may...
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. White, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with it now? Yeah, I still do, I think. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You are lying, Mr. Sawit. You were inside the apartment of the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. He's so stunned the game froze. That was the sound you heard! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I...
This is gonna happen a lot, isn't it? Internet.
That day, I never... Look, the clock, no, I heard, I saw, yeah! Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I saw him! I saw it! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
I'm losing my voice. Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this, but I think it's secure. Your Honor, the sound Miss Hara heard was definitely from this clock. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully.
Beep! Like I think it's 8:25.
How convenient that it doesn't say AM or PM. That is certainly a way of weighing without the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running slow 3 hours on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You liars are all slime!
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawat! Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Like the thinker.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder.
Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can stand still and win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time with doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow in the first place? Oh my god, Miles. I might just have to leave this door open. I'm not gonna do it. Figure out the reason, and you'll have proof. Easily. Right, or wrong? Wait. Yes, I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. You say the clock was already running slow the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words! Let's see if you pull this one off!
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It was this, right? Wait. Oh god. Not like this. There we go. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Yeah, it would be. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. And it's awfully convenient that the thinker thing does not say AM or PM, or else this entire case would fall apart. That's why the time you heard when you struck your dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. And he died. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness?
He was arrested and was taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. As he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. The thinker. And that's how it happened. Whew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial and on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel right now. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. We can't swear on the stream. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't know that was why. Oh, no. Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. Harry Butts, innocent. God. It's Larry. Do not say that. Do not say that. Thanks. I really owe you one.
I won't ever forget this ever. My treat. Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock first. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this?
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that just make you want to cry?
Larry, are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she saw quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you're not gonna sympathize with me.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Oh, yeah, right. This, right? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't some chump to her.
What about that clock?
Isn't this a clock you made for her? When she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer, man. Really, I am. Thanks.
I hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you can see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully, things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them.
That's actually really bad conjecture to use in court. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. I'll be dead soon. Never let go of what you believe in. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. How about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to the innocent butts. God. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him, right? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? They're both of age, they can drink. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Maya. Well, that's a crime. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Well, they already... Never mind. Yay, I did it. One case down. I'm gonna try and do the next one. But before that, I am going to get some food. Oh, well, it just keeps going. Maybe I'll wait. Hello? This is Maya. Oh, I gotta try to do a girl voice now. This is gonna be tough. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Yeah! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. It's been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, and it's made to look like a statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis! Now, you know I'm only cheesing. Ah, I should probably tell you, this clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take it to the clockwork. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, 6, but I expect dinner! Like burgers! I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon! Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Except he didn't. Except she didn't. Okay, now I'll get some food. Okay, I'm back. No, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't yet give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You left the door open. Are you not cogniferous of my background? I don't know that word. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh! My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. And she's dead. God, that is just a crazed face. Red, white, blue. America really does suck. Uh-oh, I'm late. And that's the biggest mistake of your career. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Sorry, I'm eating goldfish. What's that smell? Blood? Oh, it's the music we just heard. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Yeah, you said that already. Sis! Someone's there. No! Who could have seen this coming? Chief? Chief? Chief! Da 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 da. Who are you? Well, okay. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. I could not really. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Sorry, I mean, I can't really voice act right now. Guess we should examine her first. She struck in the head with a blunt object, thinker. Oh wow, we're just going through everything. $11037. That's what I'll say. Oh, we didn't. I was gonna check out the lamp. I thought that was important. Oh, well, okay. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yeep! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya? Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I could show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this inside a courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Well, why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sister ask my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. About the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, sis. He's been so in shock. Or how's me now? Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. Oh, Orange's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you're visiting this way at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? It was that clock. Where's the thinker? Well, I guess yes. Sorry, I mean. What do I do now? Do I present this again? Where do I go? Oh, right. Car. What was that? Oh no! It's her. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone, holding her hand. Here come the cops. Freeze! Gumshoe! Give me a moment, I'm still eating. I'm the Gumshoe! No, I'm gonna do a different voice. Gumshoe. What an odd name, says the guy who's best friends with someone named Butts. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving one inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! He was so startled, she broke the game. Excuse me? This word Maya mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this name here and is known in her own blood, see? With a dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Okay, I'll stop. The killer? I'm not... Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for question and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have four Maya locked up by the criminal. Well, I mean, they do think she murdered someone, so... It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want you to talk to me. Sorry, not a chance. Of course I will. I kind of want to. Oh, shoot. If I tear off with a joke. Oh, it's a joke. No way, Jose. Just kidding. Whoops. That didn't go so well. I hit it on accident. Huh? Maya? Was that a chuckle? What? No! It wasn't very believable, was it? Not really. I'm sorry. I just thought since you made a joke, please don't mind me. Was you trying? I knew it. No one will ever believe me. What? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me when I had done it. Did I look at her like that? I mean, she doesn't look like she did. No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear to the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. You and me both, brother. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who I go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. I mean, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get one more. I'll be back again. Gonna do some things. Okay, now we can get going. Really scuff stream. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Hey! Sorry, the salt from the goldfish, like, really sticks on, so I need something sweeter to help negate that. You know, interesting thing about the song, there is this, like, old, like, slideshow cartoon I used to watch, like, 10 years ago. Or I think even longer than a decade ago. It was called Greeny Fathom, and they actually used the cover of the song in Mario Paint as its theme song. And so did, like, many of the different versions that came from this show. Too sorry. Oh, wow. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Can't be an underage girl without a uniform, I guess. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm the spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte. Medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, if you're a real honest to good spirit medium, with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that'd be too easy. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How would that have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear about it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure her conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you used to call her on your cell phone. Let's hear it. I just remembered. I detective took myself. Yeah. That makes sense. Of course. Next time we'll see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was having trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Sure. Why the hell not? Why not? Say, what about your parents? They're dead. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. That's true. They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. My visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. No, it's okay. Oh, wait. I've been doing this less talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence. That's a thinker. Gotta call the murder now. So then, when did you arrive in the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. And then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear from you for now. Anyway, move. I'm not wasting any time. Only the game. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll just do that. September 6th, goes to my office. According to a receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say where he'd been. It's really hard to keep track of anything when your favorite lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. Dang.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right, and you are Detective Gum. Dick Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. All children can be cruel.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there.
All police officers can be cruel.
You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, maybe he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means. You've been a lawyer and all.
But Miss Faye, did you do her autopsy?
You want to know about the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal.
Man, doing Gumshoe is draining.
It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment.
Alright, you could see the report, but that's all. Updated autopsy report going. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, do you know him, don't you?
Of course I do, we were lovers. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth's on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost normal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Might as well. Let's go through everything. There's a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? I'm gonna take a break from Gumshoe. You sure the killer herself? That's how it seems. Oh yeah, this.
Wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Oh, it's her boyfriend's. Haha.
Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you plan on talking with that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Does he think I'm gonna seduce her? Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. Great name, I know. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me your name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then?
You're trying your lawyer tricks with me now. She's not to go outside in her room until the trial.
So, she's staying in the hotel across the way. I guess she's no better than trying to get detective leak information.
Got that right, pal. Although I'll be leaking a lot of information soon.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Anyway, this is next, right? Well, hello there, handsome. I'm gonna do like a really Slowing voice. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. You said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity a lawyer who has a comics exam in this one. Light summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the fan color, and of course you can see the inside pretty clearly from here. I think it'll be a little difficult to recognize the face coming from a distance, though. What the heck is that? The screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought fear was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. A cell-scene painting. Oh, there's a plant. I guess that's everything. I don't think presenting her anything will do anything. Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Best not to encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. Dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Anyway. I'm moving. God. Oh, there we go. Ahem. Ahem. So you're the one... No, I'm not doing that. Ahem. So you're the one they say has been looking for me? I'll do that. Yes, that's me. He looks an even grander dad than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, didn't you? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it! Well, sir, actually, It's about Maya. Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on the day's notice. Oh, I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How would you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible to represent her. Sorry, I got paid off by the culprit. What's going on? You refused me, even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? I tell her nothing because we're stuck. I guess we tell Maya. Never mind, we're going back. Nope. I guess. How can you just refuse her like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. I'm a greedy man. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have the time to argue anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I am terribly sorry. But I'm afraid it's no worth going with worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Anyway. Now I go to the detention center. Nope, never mind. Quite the apprentice. She worked here. Yeah, I'm just skimming through dialogue just so I can get... You could see in her eyes. Like, none of this matters. Pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea. Did he paint that? I wasn't even interested. I wonder what happens if I... Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can... What do I do now? Oh, there we go. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean you refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Poor Maya. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Foreshadowing. Don't know. But she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, and I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up in that mountain. So, who was this man you ruined mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, what happened? The case was solved. The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer. Before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do we just leave her and go home? Yeah, sure. There's nothing left for me to do. She'll be better off with a state-approved lawyer. I think I better get home now. Goodbye. It was a few days. Wait. Wait. Did I make the right choice? Oh, wow. Wow. That just happened. Well. Yeah. If you can please tell me. Oh. Okay. Wow. That's a thing that can happen. I just wanted to see. I'm not living here until she takes me up as her lawyer. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't know. You don't know? This girl is sitting in front of me to kill her. All the evidence seems to say yes. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad, or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long, long time ago. Oh, that. When did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who have no one on their side. There's only one thing left to do. Oh, this is on. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. She smiled at last. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? When I was trying to look into it, she got all defensive. There has to be something in that drawer. Do we go back? I guess we have to go back. Is she still there? I guess that means no. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May is, my chance? I believe our guest Miss May is cruising using the, facilities? If you've no need for anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no. Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around for a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a miss? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned her. Right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Point? Yep, that guy. Blue Corp. White was named the guy that ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Anyway, let's steal this screwdriver. And the screwdriver is sticking half open. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like that... What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Why would she have something in this in her hotel room? There's a story behind it all. I'm using this as evidence for Maya's sake. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy? In court. I'll see you in court, Miss May. To be continued. We're about to make April May look like... Give her a rainy day. Yes, save the progress. Now let's go to trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I'm gonna try to do my best pro-ZZ impression for this guy. The prosecution is ready, Hold on. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness for another day, or he'll be on me in an instant. In what sense? Do tell. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh god, I'm gonna have to break my voice again. Hey, pal! Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. I need to prepare for this.
I'm back with a full water bottle. Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the Ritz precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the detail of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain.
Oh, God. Body was found by this window, and cause of death, loss of blood. Doing chuck wounds. Thinker again. I'm gonna. Oh man, it was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon in the girl's hands. So
the court accepts the statue as evidence. Where have I seen this before?
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who has found the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had odd evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
There we go. Drink up. Don't worry, it's just water.
As soon as I heard the phone call run, I rushed to the scene.
You know what? I don't have to do this husky voice. I'm just gonna do a Brooklyn accent.
There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. That very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin with your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister confiding contradictions with this testimony. She would bluff. Oh. Okay. Works lots of times. I knew Maya would have tricks up her sleeve. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me, oh, I can press. Let's try that. Are you absolutely sure it was us? I mean, it was. Yeah. This is the one, right? Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Even Edgeworth agrees. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's evidence claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof? Why didn't he bring up the receipt with the name Maya written in the victim's blood? Isn't that the hard evidence he used? This person can have disadvantages.
There was something I should have told you about you first.
Yeah, the thing, right?
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found the memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya written clearly in blood. Lab test showed that the blood was the victim's.
1103. Okay, I'll stop. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. God, I gotta make it more Brooklyn-y. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about that vital piece of evidence the first time? That's what I was saying. I'm really embarrassed to forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. Detective Gumshoe, you do get a lot of cases where the victim absolutely right. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in the books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. It's a video game. Get it right. Oof. Oh, okay. Let's talk about reality, shall we? Oh, I guess. I haven't heard many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually. You got a point, pal. Objection. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. He was literally there. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, now it has to be some little contradiction somewhere. That's right. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's it. Detective Gumshoe. There is one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it now? Of course, Your Honor. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only one who possibly could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Is this where the updated autopsy report comes in? I think it is. That's a meme in the Ace Attorney. Yep, here it comes. Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that report? When? It was a day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... I updated the autopsy. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Memes. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lives for several minutes after the blow. I mean, obviously it's forced, but come on. I received these results This morning. It's almost as if it was forged for this trial. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Because the guy who's paying me off said so. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. And you're... never mind. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look so shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a shit. Insult him to his face. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright! Though our tenants will refrain from personal attacks against the prosecution, I personally attack this man all the time, we're used to it. You poor soul. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report... What is going on out there? Must be thunder. The evidence in the report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this new evidence. Updated report. Well, Your Honor? The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn. This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. You already know who it was. Exactly what part of her is innocent. Witness, your name, please. April May. You're stuck with me now in my creepy eyes. At your service. Wink. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was in my hotel room. Tee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices, correct? That's right, big boy. Oh, wait, no. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked at the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. That's the end. That's all I saw. Every little bing... Oh god, there's jiggle physics. Well, Your Honor? I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see trouble with the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine? Yes. I'll gladly proceed with cross-examination. Only because I feel feeling Isaac doesn't want me to. I'm gonna make him upset, make him uncomfortable. She has to have some sort of weakness. Very well, you may begin. 9 o'clock. Saw a woman with long hair being attacked. One attacking was a mouse across the I think it's this. I'm gonna press it. Hang on. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. I guess I press this. How would you know it was my client? Huh? Well, Gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. But... Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks! What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Did you really see the defendant at all? Oh, she's making that face again. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning of this? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. Okay. If you really had witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing the physique. Yeah. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. I'm insulting my client to make a point. However, the witness's testimony never mentions these things. This testimony is bogus. But... Still. We don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr. You're trying to say, Mr. Mean Lawyer. I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Your testimony again. I almost had her. Oh, there's more. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit in the head with that weapon. I saw it. That clock. That statuey clock. That's the contradiction. Yeah, I know what it was. Alright, just go through and find it. How did you know it was a clock? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, would you naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Lake. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions. You caught one. Oh my god, it is really storming out there, huh? Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you had stopped me now, this trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answered my question. How'd you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fayetco? No! Hey, I didn't go. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office of Fayetco is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright? Are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question because that clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. But how do they know that was the case the night of the murder? That's how Saw tried to defend himself. And Wright had to prove that. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have even rung. Therefore, this witness could not have heard it. Oh god, why is it stuck on this face? Is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk, tisk. You forgot what happened in your first trial, didn't you? What a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten about one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. A clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me that proof was everything? Well, I was listening. And I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is... Genuinely not sure. Well, it's not that. Nope, that's not it. Oh! This. Duh. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Oh, wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is a defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with a victim on the day of the murder. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. God, those eyes. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Got to resume his upward evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the finger for you then? If you could. I should probably... Oh, wait, no. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I hate to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. How convenient that the cell phone even says the time. Oh god, that's... Yeesh. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store is it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Yes. I forgot. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted in court. Let's produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Oh, nope, that wasn't that. It's simple. The clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Heh, ha, ha. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Ooh, ooh, Oh boy, here it comes. Suspense. Oh god. Oh god. Why? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter anyway, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? That is quite a face. That is quite an angle. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. You heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. Heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Whoa, this is interesting. Let's see it then. The wiretap. Have a look at this. Oh, that's... I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright,
Please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Oh! Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous.
Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that were the case, which it's not,
you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on her phone?
Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon on the clock is... I mean, this, right? I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. I don't know why we had to present that twice, but okay. Okay, game. Oh, God. Hang on a second. Am I wrong?
Objection.
Your Honor,
this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she see a use to you? The defense demands an answer.
La 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 la. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to treat me like you lawyer? I didn't get the chance to read all that. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl, isn't it? Is that it? Oh. That did it. The court's seen a real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Uchtruth wants her to say. Miss May, you are tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You're probably thinking I liked to see you pull that off, weren't you? Dang, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course I can. And I will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say, way. Oh, I'm sure you. I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened at 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe, was it? Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold! If you don't drink it real quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So where does this leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to be tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on this case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, to commit murder. No, they're going to let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you something quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April Jose's Malafide is not called to question after you examine the bellboy, then you'll... and thus she is innocent. That is my condition. What? Better off finding suspicious in that bellboy. I better find something suspicious in the bellboy's testimony, otherwise Mal could be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept it, because I don't think she could have done it. I don't think April May could have done it. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap card. Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. Calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir.
I am the head bellboy at the Vine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received the call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 p.m. on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely at the time I'm requested, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to her guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in this, somehow May will be finished. Okay. Let's press that. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so... Well... And I saw them, and I... Point being, I remember her quite... Wait, then... No, I'm pressing that. Let's press that. Are you sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir.
As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was meant to be swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds very personal to me. Oh, really? That's it? It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This Bobo has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather... It was a bit tedious. The witness may believe that... I can't let this happen, can I? No. Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on for long enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What are we asking about? Tell me again about the room service. Again, sir? Exactly 9. It's made room 303. The guest I requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, I recall. I see. Wait. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss A's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you were normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister then, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh! You fool! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May has tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hit the president of the other man from this court. Oof! Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I suspect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. I'm gonna see if I can get this case done today. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan, and your only fan. Right, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. You want to form a harem? No. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man was Dismay. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center right now. I may have to go down there with her. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm going to find more about this man. Do you think he was the one who? Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of Miss April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all. But it will, because of course I have it. Maya doesn't belong at the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Alright, I'm gonna pee. Save your progress. Yeah, I'm back. Well, hello. Oh, God. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yeah, he really looks it. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, Charles, how would you be so tall? That man. About the man who stayed in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had someone to give me a talk. Why did you wiretap on Maya's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose that you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. You don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Just use some of the things against lawyers or just against me? Anyway, nope, wrong thing. Anyway, my attorney's back. Oh, God. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because I'm not cooperating. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm... I guess I just move. Let's talk to the bellboy. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your effort today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as we say. Rep? Our reputation will swell at the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge for a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May isn't charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. Not the murderer, my freaking picture. I wanted to ask you about the man with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. He's not that dangerous. If you had the photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could definitely identify him. A photo. Well... Huh. Whoa, wait. There he is. Yep, there's the photo. DL6 is in Exhibit A, DL6 is in Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Yeah, that's the mom. Yeah. Now we go back. And now we have the photo. Take a look at this photo. Every time I do it, it makes me laugh. That's him, detective. I'm a lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? Yeah, I mean, I might as well have it do it. I've always write one affidavit, sir. Oh my god, this guy. Just hurry up and write it. Anyway, I have no more use for you. I think I swap it back. Well, never mind. Okay, this place will go over. I guess I don't go here. Detention center? You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you have a spiky heart. That does it. When it is done, I'm shaving my head. Could you imagine a bald Phoenix Wright? I want someone to make an edit of that, just to see how it looks. Anyway, your turn now. Have a look at this. Look, as I've said several times, I'm not telling you... Oh, shit. Where did you... Aha! A reaction! This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him! The man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, no, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have any proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me the proof. I'm so close. Oh, you know what I do, actually? Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Okay. She's vulnerable and now I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to handle this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with them. Won't you tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it. Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I wanted. Aw, you poor little lawyer. And you were so close. This isn't working. I think I'm worn out the speed of people's uselessness. Damn it. It's what I want. Why did April May not want to talk about it? She must know him. Wait, it just goes? That's bullcrap. Let's try here. Where the heck is that loafer? Ahem! Okay, we're back finally. Aha! You again! Hello. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You are quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe. It brings back memories. It does. The days of my youth. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I apologize. Alright, it was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I must direct. Well, what have I got to lose? Excuse me, I was wondering about the man in this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well, I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me, if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. White! That's the man that Mia said. He's the president of Blue Corp. Red White? Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right? Their information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in the country. And his hair is purple. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like Facebook. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Bojack returned. Now I must ask you to lead. I need to think about things alone. That's fine. I just gotta move to Blue Corp. If the game will let me. That's that's the same thing as the one in whatever. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. This is him, isn't it? What the? Your name. What is your name? He really does kind of look like a JoJo character, doesn't he? I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? He's a murderer. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Hi-ho, a dairy-do, America's great. You know, corporate expansion official. CEO. I thought... It's not. That's not what it stands for. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. And I paid them all off. I hope you enjoy my smile. Oh, he's gone. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation why would you come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yeah, this guy's Aries. Well, about this wiretap. The one that Miss May used, right? Bad girl. Bad girl. She testified she places wiretap at your request. How pathetic. I guess she's trying to pass the buck. Bad girl. Sorry, I can't help you. I know nothing. I don't think that will... Actually, let me just talk to him first. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock was to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean a wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Not tapping them is not in her job subscription. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. She sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We're Facebook. We're Meta. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up to the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp and CEO, named it so. I just love colors. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulous, is it not? Yeah, just to get to this. On the night of the murder, you were in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as the time and place. I just want to say, God, the color everywhere is just... It's too much, even for me, and I like bright colors. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. You stole that from a song. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy said on record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. And if you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. This is a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Remember that line. That painting. There's something bothering me. That big painting of the wall over there. When did you get that painting? No idea. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you not fully grasp your position here. I asked again. Who are you? Why is he getting hung up with the painting? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? He just beat me. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really Yes, it happens in the real world all the time. We know it. Yeah, it's possible. I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Yes, there is. I'm not done with you yet. Alright, fine. Guess we move back to Grossberg's. I don't think he's going to be staying here. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man ending his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Talk about the painting. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there on the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red Wyatt's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. I know what it is. I know what it is. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again.
After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes a living through intimidation. He intimidated like this old tubby man like me. Isn't he like a little douchebag? Blue Corp is a company that instills at finding people's weaknesses and exploiting it for money. It's just like every company in Silicon Valley, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. Jeez. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs! Every time they do it makes me laugh! And it's the one that got Mia's mom in trouble. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if he did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White on be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. Kind of like most rich billionaires I know. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. He's going to die. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sounding cord the police gave in the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me the riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. I mean, that's how it works. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide, as they should. And in secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it. He came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look in Mia's office. Alright, we're going back there now. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Alright, time to go! Speedy, speedy, speedy. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. What's imagine normal? Yep. It's somewhere here. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. T through Z, obviously. No, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Or the other one is this. Let's see. I, A, B, C, Faye. Misty Faye. Just take a look. She might as well. I have tarnished the Faye's name. Leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a man who sold and the other was the man who sold the information for the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... I could stop it. Oh, yeah. So my new gross... Well, yeah. Of course she did. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. They're politicians, policemen. This has something to do with it. There's writing in most of these in pencil. What? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Of course, yeah. Oh, they were Epsteined. That's what happened. White drove them all to suicide. No, or he killed them himself. That's also likely. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Jeez. Jeez, Phoenix. Newspaper clipping. And we present these to Red Wipe. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask of you. I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. So stop bothering me! If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Well, only one thing left to do. This is the only clue that Mia left for me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. Hmm? He was embezzling secret government funds, as politicians do. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. White? Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office? Hello? Oh, we're done now. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. White, excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. We're in for it now. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like... I'm just gonna assume it's Edgeworth. Calling me at a time like this. Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner,
the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, if this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as Seller. No lawyer of any worth would defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see, including your ex-boyfriend. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, aboard, sir! Ah, Butts! Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Well, we're screwed now. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. Me neither, buddy. My trial begins tomorrow. Mike's gonna set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be honored, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places, even though the background doesn't show it. What? You mean you? Explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far, Puffy Face! Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... You know what'd be funny? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright! Huh? Leave it to me! I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran into your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Oh, she actually... Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to get that man a piece of my mind. Then beat him up. Just a piece. Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. Oh, hello. My mom just got home. I'll show them a thing or two. And to be continued. Times may change. Yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put to initial court trials. But that's a terrible system, by the way. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up the defendant's chair myself for a case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. And that's exactly how he's gonna fall. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. It's gonna be him. Alright, I'm gonna finish this today. I'm gonna try and get this done before dinner. I'm just gonna have to skim through it. September 9th. Hey, that's Sooner Day.
guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Hello. Prosecutor Edgeworth. He's so dreamy. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. And, of course, we're all being paid off by him, so... No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I will have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Including you.
What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
This has happened too many times. Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Well, that comes tonight in bed. I'm not making that joke.
Phoenix!
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. And that's just how we leave it off. Here we go. Why is she allowed there anyway? She's not even a lawyer. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to court, today we'll hear from the testimony of a witness to defend this crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask for why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Forget it. I smell a trap. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Is he called Mr. Red White because he wears pink? God, this getup is so ugly. Like, he is just a very ugly man. I can't stop thinking about it. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Mr. Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. No one has ever said that. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, President of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. But it seems she knew me. Very well. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world when I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. I'm a Muslim.
Let him have it, Phoenix!
It would be funny if Phoenix was just like, I'm a Muslim. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly persifying her at reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across that way. It was then when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, or Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, what do I press? Might as well press this. Spiky hair. That was it. I've always been proud of my eyes. I mean, they're lying. Okay. Wait a minute. I think it's here. Actually, no, let's press it first. Just to be safe. Could it be in with... Of course. Comprende, I understand. Oh dear God. Attacked by you and you ran to the left. Well, we know the contradiction. Okay. The autopsy report. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Miss May's testimony did already immediately come in handy. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. Dug your own grug. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts with Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying in about this one. True. Maybe he really did see a victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain your conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Favco, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Oh god, I have to show exactly where he was. Jeez. That's where he... Well, I guess... Let's try that then. There we go. Look, when the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she ran left. I got the floor plan wrong. I'm stupid. Please. This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Exactly.
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion.
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then when you hit her savagely, that is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I already know what the contradiction is. It's gotta be in the autopsy report. Autopsy. I think it's this. Yep, it's that. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. Ugh. What do you have to say about that? Ugh. Now is my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he is lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Well, too bad, because we got one.
Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crown's on my side. No slipping on this one now, White. Well, the crowd is probably full of commoners that hate the rich, so it's probably not that hard.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall.
Then, the next moment, when I saw Miss Mira run to the left, the killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. Then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her with a single blow. Flop indeed. You may begin the cross-examine. Yeah, we know how this goes. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. From guilt? Deal with it. This is almost over. Huh? Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. Okay, let's try the next one. That thing? Oh, the glass light stand. Right, the one that's fallen over the scene. Doesn't that strike the... Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press it further. Mr. White? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. My bad. Okay. Okay. Where is it? It's this, right? Oh, wrong one. Yep. Mr. White? It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, when exactly was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo or problem here. What problem is it? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light standing through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it had fallen over. This, right? Look at this. These are the floor plans for the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well. Note that the stand is not visible within the area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen it from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime where the murder took place. Okay.
more time. One more time. I'm back for dinner soon. I gotta make this quick.
Mr. White!
Mr. White. You didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, no, you don't. That's far enough, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Wiretap? Ugh.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is heading. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Mia Fey.
What does that have to do with...
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Mr. Fey's office, am I correct?
Huh? Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fey & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
No, I'm confused. Okay, gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office very well before the murder had took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have easily seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed to be not for the basic conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint.
Here we go.
It was the beginning of September. Do you remember? The week before the murder, I had entered the Fey & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
That sounds pretty significant.
Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
Good luck, Phoenix. I can't really think of anything that could... I'm just gonna skim through these. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia! Never give up, Phoenix! Huh? Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Yeah! Hey, Phoenix. That's no way to greet an old friend. I want you to look at me. Oh, yeah. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's challenging you? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, didn't you? Yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that note, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. It's a regular receipt. It looks like from the $1,000. Glass light stand. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay, I do have to get a move on, so. Go do it. Yeah. Back to Cena Day. Back to the court.
Court will now reconvene. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Let's start where we left off. You were about to admit defeat, right?
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. A cross-examination of Mr. White has finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you. This is the last time I ask you. I feel like it's not.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth noted, Lyle's more or less Mr. Worth.
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well.
Alright, let's just get this over with. I am actually on a time crunch now. Yeah? Dinner? Alright. Give me a few minutes, okay? Okay, so I'm on a time crunch. Oh, not now. Here we go. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wah, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Why would no one notice this, by the way? Would you tell the court what's written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the day of the purchase is... Why, that's the day before the murder!
Do you see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fey Law offices at the beginning of September, the Strand could not have been there. Ah! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me as guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial.
Oh, God. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. No way I can worm out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Jedsworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to... Another inquiry? Nope. 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 Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. And also I need to eat dinner. If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day. Oh, what? No. I was sure to come up with something. I've been saved. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Alright, Mia, save our butts. This is how it goes, I remember. Come on. The witness will stay. Mia, Phoenix, read this note out loud. What's this? He jumps in to save our butts. Okay. Okay, what does it say? We gotta skim through this. They were waiting on me. The memo Mio had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit with Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. And it wasn't because your assistant pulled anything out of her butt. Not at all. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Well, the force finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yay, we're free! That is all. Court is adjourned. Yippee. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. Well, she's dead. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here for that long. What? No, there's still so much more to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! Hehe, I'm not the chief anymore. Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9. Okay, I'll see you later. Yeesh. Oh, okay, we're going. Kind of worried you might not. Oh my god. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might not be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch. Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Maya wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye? Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here. You don't mind me calling you Nick. It's a great name. Well, Nick. Yeah. We're partners. Okay, that's how it happens. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if I wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. offices. Has a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Okay, we done. I have to eat. But yeah. Fun game. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll be always here, watching. From the Shadow Realm. What? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Oh yeah, burgers. The end. Okay. Alright, that's a good place to stop. That's a very good place to stop. Alright, I'm going to end stream now. We'll continue with the third case sometime soon. Probably Monday. We'll see. But thank you for watching. I'm sorry to keep this going so long, but I have to eat. So, bye-bye!